Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading today. We have another cool reading and we hope you guys are well. And so let's get into this. And these have already been shuffled. We're going to go ahead and cut the deck and see what we have for Sagittarius. And we have past life. So somebody here is a past life partner. Yes, they are. And we see the pyramid there. And I suppose that is a full moon. This is a 5. So this is interesting because, if a past life partner, sometimes it can be challenging with past life partners because we kind of, we might run into somebody or meet somebody, or you could be with a past life partner now. And there's like this confusion kind of, have I met you before? Or you're really drawn to them because you knew them in another life, right? You might have been married to them in another life. Right? You might have been married to me in another life. No, just teasing. And let's see what else we have. It's possible, though. We have boundaries, and we see the cheetah or the leopard here. He's pretty angry, and this is a number 8. This talks about moving forward, moving into your power by knowing where your boundaries are, right? And it doesn't always mean boundaries were like, I'm not going to let somebody in I'm going to keep these people kind of walled out or negative energy. It can, definitely. But it can also mean, like, I know where I'm going, kind of, the boundaries right here. I know where to stop, sort of. It can also mean that you are trusting your own transcendence and where you can move to with your boundaries, because that is a positive card with the number 8. It is. And so, this can talk about cutting boundaries too, or, imposing boundaries on somebody who maybe is kind of imposing on your energy. It definitely could be, because we have a 5 over here on the side, but it is definitely to create some type of boundaries or understand them to step into your power. We have transmute, and this is more stepping into your power. So transmuting is changing an energy. It's interesting. I don't see that card very often, but transmuting is one example would be transmuting pain or fear, right? So we're gonna take that, we're gonna learn from it, and now we're going to move into our power or do things differently. That is transmuting. And so we know that there's a huge change with transmutation because we see the snake, and the snake eats his own skin, right? Yeah, and I wonder if he says yum, right? I'm just kind of interesting there, right? And let's see what else we have. Yeah, interesting. This is a very cool reading. I feel like it is illumination. Somebody understands what's going on with themselves, what's going on in the meaning of life, possibly illumination. And so this is a very cool reading here where somebody is understanding, and they are taking some form of understanding that might have been difficult to maybe accept, or possibly the difficulty could be transmuting. There could be maybe 2 situations here where you learn from one situation and you move to the next, because you learn and you move into the next situation with more power, more wisdom, because of that transmutation and because of the illumination. And now we have adventures. Yeah. And so now we see here now possibilities, right? And this is what happens when we understand illumination and we experience transformation, right? Because usually once we are clear on things and we experience illumination, right, and understanding here, trusting our intuition, right, or understanding a situation, it's usually understanding yourself and the meaning of life. Once you understand that, this is when you are able to transmute energy. And to move forward toward your adventures or what you see, and to move forward with possibilities, right? This is possibilities always open up for us when we are clear on things and we've been illuminated about kind of like the meaning of life or who we really are when we know ourselves, right? Know thyself, right? And so we have adventures here. It looks like somebody maybe is going on a tropical vacation here, doesn't it? Very beautiful, and we see the waterfall here, and looks kind of tropical to me. And we'll get one more card. Let's see what we have. Yeah, let's see what we got here. And we have protection. This is protected. This is protected by the divine. It's a past life relationship. It is. So, right? And so, maybe interesting thing about past life relationships is that you could have been together in the past, but things didn't work out. So now you're given another chance. It's interesting about even on this, right, in this life, because, we go on to other lives. Whatever is not working out with somebody in this life, you may be with them in the next life, right? You could be because of the way it is. Yeah. And so let's see what we have today with the tarot itself. And I hope you guys are all well. And Sagittarius, if you'd like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. I'm a Silva grad. Yeah, I am. And right. And so and so definitely if you need you need insight on your own situation, career, love, whatever it is, I can help you with that. And if you don't trust somebody, know somebody, or you just met them or something like that, I can help you with that. So they're lots of fun. We do them on the phone, and we do a tarot spread at the end. So we have two forms, basically the clairvoyance and the divination. And I'm interpreting charts, and that is the roadmap to your true potential. Yes, it is. And I feel like so many people don't really know that because you really kind of have to know a little bit more than the average person knows about astrology to really know that. Yeah. And so let's see what else we have. Excuse me. And just look in the description box below, you guys, and all the information is there. So let's see what we have. And we have the Two of Wands. Wow, it's reversed here. Okay. So this talks about with transmutation, somebody was at a crossroads in their life. They were. And so after illumination and transmutation, they're no longer there. The star is here. And we might have an Aquarian here. We have Page of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow, this is a great reading, isn't it? And we have the Empress. Look at that. And the Empress is always beautiful. She is, right? And she talks about beauty, love and beauty and creativity, right? Definitely. She can talk about material objects, right? The good things in life. Venus rules the Empress. Venus is, that is the planet. And we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups reversed. Seven of Cups. Knight of Wands. Judgment. Okay, very cool in this reading. Okay, so judgment. Somebody might have went through judgment. Judgment in itself can talk about a past life partner, right? This is rebirth down here, and you could have been together, right, in that past life, as I said. Now, the star is here, and this, this can definitely talk about healing. Transmutation sometimes can indicate there is healing, right? You're healing pain in order to move into your in order to move into your power, right? Because of illumination, because of the understanding, the intuition, and so the clarity, right? And so we have, with the star here, we have healing, a new beginning, but there's a lot of inspiration here. And we know there's inspiration because we have adventures, right? Yeah, so very, very beautiful here. And Page of Pentacles showing up in the reading. The star sits in the crossing energy. So somebody was at a crossroads. They may have healed themselves. Right? So we're talking about two people in the reading, Sagittarius, you and somebody. And this, sometimes this is clear. This is just about you. If it's about love, of course, it's about usually two people, although self-love is super important. But the past life, you were probably together with this person in a past life. Now, since the star is sitting here with the Two of Wands, there was some type of crossroads here. And that crossroads has kind of catapulted somebody to a clear understanding, but some type of pain, because we have boundaries and transmute. And so we're going to get a card here on the Two of Wands. And why is that there? It's reversed. It can talk about somebody who's made a choice about their life. And somebody has with transmutation and illumination. Somebody's already made a choice in this reading, right? choice, a decision. Two of Cups, look at that. And so we have somebody who's made a choice and they were at a crossroads at one point, or maybe they took a long time to make this choice. And we have twos twice here. It's possible, it's possible that this is about another couple as well. I mean, this can be about third party energy. It could, but the more important part here is that somebody has changed pain into joy or illumination. It's almost like when something happens in your life and you have a setback and you stand back and you say, well, I could kind of feel sorry for myself, but instead I'm going to say, what's the takeaway here? What can I learn from this, right? And so this is how we move into our power, of course. Somebody's chosen you here, Sagittarius. I'm pretty sure that they have as their soulmate, it looks like, because we have the Two of Cups is intuitive next to the Star. And this is another, spiritual card, right? The Star is always spiritual, right? And so interesting how we were kids, that's all we used to always draw stars, right? Yeah. I don't know. What do kids draw now? I'm not really sure, right? But hopefully nice things, right? And so the Page of Pentacles shows up here, and it shows up in the root. This is somebody knowing they want a new start, but this can be somebody coming with communication, definitely. And and so this is about a new beginning. We have Judgment. It definitely is. But that Page of Pentacles, I feel like it's a communication. And let's get a card on that. Why is it Two of Pentacles there? And now we have the Eight of Swords. And indeed, if this is communication coming, it does look like it is. Somebody's kind of in fear, whoever is communicating their desires. I feel like somebody may want to tell you right here, I want to protect this, and I want to have my lifetime adventures with you, or, I want to have fun with you, or I enjoy you. You're very inspiring. Definitely when we see adventures. And this is definitely kind of the adventures that speak of like beauty and new beginnings, because the waterfall is here. And the waterfall speaks of love and intuition. It definitely does. Creativity. And so the Ace of Pentacles sits in the past, and this is somebody knowing here. There's a release in this reading. There's definitely a release when we see transmute. And let's get a card. Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords. See, a decision was made because we have, we had the Two of Wands reversed. A decision's made, a choice is made. And the Empress is the mindset. I want my fertile queen, basically. I want you, Sagittarius, or this person is an empress to you. But this is this love and creativity, right? And it's love and beauty. And this is wanting to make your dreams come true, right? This can be based on Taurus, based on Libra, the love and beauty. And then on Taurus, it's really kind of about, I want this material, or I want what sustains me. And the Empress is definitely helping to sustain with this fertile energy, right, for growth. And so it's very interesting there. We might have a Taurus or a Libra there, and that is the mindset. The Ten of Pentacles sits in the near future, and this is in this reading underneath the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups. This talks about I want like a family, or I want something very stable here. This person believes that you are their past life person, or you're believing that, Sagittarius. But I feel like it's not really so much about belief in this. It is believing it. But in this reading, it's a fact, right? And we don't really talk about facts so much in divination. But it's almost like a spiritual fact in this reading, if there is such a thing, if you know what I mean, right? And so Ten of Pentacles talks about stability. So this person wants to offer you stability. We see kind of the rich family here. They're kind of rich here. They got 10 pentacles, and these are all, gold. They're at the plaza, and, they're just talking. It's like Saturday or whatever, and, oh, I just bought this and that, and, they're not showing the marketplace so much. But this is basically the plaza, the town square, and the child holding his mother's dress, the dog, and the grandfather is here. The family is here, and the man looks like he is talking to his own wife, and but we also have the dogs, as I mentioned here. This is all about fertility and loyalty. This can definitely be family. Whenever we see dogs, we know that this can be in this deck. I'm not sure. I don't think those dogs are in every deck, but maybe on the Ten of Pentacles. And this is a completion. So something ends here, Sagittarius. Something does come to a completion. But we already know we have a release with the Eight of Swords. So the Knight of Cups showing up reverse. Let's get a card on that. And let's use the little itty bitty cards, right? Yeah. And let's see what we have for... let's see what we have there. Knight of Cups reversed. It's actually in the concern. So there could have been cheating or lying here. Maybe somebody crossed boundaries. Remember, I was talking about this card, but when we see the leopard who looks really angry, somebody crossed boundaries. They did for their own power. It's an 8. So they did that at the time. I feel like they are sorry for that. Yeah, they're sorry with the Eight of Swords. I feel kind of stuck and a little bit of fearful here, but I'm releasing that. And so the concern here is I lied, or somebody crossed your boundaries, Sagittarius, most likely, or you did, right? Knight of Cups reversed. We have the King of Swords reversed. The King of Swords reversed is not in his power. He can be worried about the decision he made. So we see here that somebody, you or your person made a decision here, and now, right, with the King of Swords reversed, they're afraid because somebody was either deceptive or they just think you don't care for them, Sagittarius. The Knight of Cups reversed is usually about fear or deception, right? But in this case, it can be both. I'm afraid because I was deceptive because of these boundaries that were crossed here. This could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra kind of showing up in the reverse, right? It can always be. We have the King of Swords in the upright here. So we know a decision was made and somebody's afraid here. Basically, when they come talk to you, I believe, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, right? Pages are coming to bring us notices, right? They are. And the Seven of Cups is in the environment, see? So we see a choice right here that's been made. Knight of Wands, the hopes and the desires, and it's showing up with the Six of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this is, this could be ending a third party in this reading. It could be. It could be kind of... I feel like it is. I feel like it's probably, and if it's not a third party with another person, it's a third party where I was like just kind of a rat, right? Not calling you a rat, Sagittarius, but somebody here could have been, like not on their best behavior. And we see the Six of Pentacles. We know he's giving to the beggars, but this can be seen as, especially in the reverse, as breadcrumbing. Somebody could have breadcrumbed you. Right? I hope they're Italian breadcrumbs, Sagittarius, because those taste the best, right? And so, yeah. And so we have the Knight of Wands with it. And so, maybe somebody's hoping here, Sagittarius, you or your person could be hoping that the other person will have courage for this. Because the Knight of Wands is here. It's about taking action, but it is about courage. This Six of Pentacles, something happened in the past. Yeah. And so judgment showing up here, and this could happen for you or them, but it can definitely be a part of this story for sure. Maybe this is about reputation. It's possible that this person, maybe you were not with them, but and they're choosing you, but because they think you're a past life person, right? But it's possible this can, this guy, he's out in the public here, giving to these people. This can be about reputation. It can be, Six of Pentacles. It definitely can be, in the upright, I'm sharing. It's kind of like my reputation or how I'm being seen. In the reverse, can definitely be breadcrumbing. So this person might feel, Sagittarius, that like them and, on the public front, and you're not going to trust them, basically. Yeah, it could definitely be. Or they're going to breadcrumb you or something like that because you've heard about them, right? You might have heard about them. Maybe, interesting with the past life, you might know that in some way that in the past life that they were, Shady, 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 right? So judgment shows up in the outcome. You know, this is definitely for some, if this is somebody you really know, could be rebirth, right? Definitely, or like reconciliation can be forgiveness. It definitely is an awakening in this reading when we see transmute and we see illumination adjacent. And we'll get a card on that. And let's see here. We're going to leave it right there, Sagittarius, because it's too beautiful, right? Leave well enough alone, right? This is how, this is like kind of common sense. I feel like it is. Thanks so much for joining me here, you guys. God bless. And today I have the twin flame for the collective. I have it in the membership. So you can see that if you'd like. And I'm going to start loading. It's going to be 4 times a month that it will be, weekly. I'll be having content for the membership. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. And also, I will be pinning at the top of the comments the remainder of the June horoscope and all the 12 signs in the horoscope. That will be at the top of the comments for you to see on my other channel. Thanks so much for joining me here today. God bless. Take care. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the little bell in order to be notified of my uploads.